Alright guys, so unfortunately TQ and myself got to get to work, but the drywallers are just now showing up. They're setting up their machines. They're out there backing the truck in right now, getting ready to unload it. But yeah, so this is going to be a before, and it'll look a little bit different whenever it's done. So I'll show you probably close to the end of the day they should be done with it. I think they said 18 sheets, so let's get to it. All right, so TQ pointed out, you guys remember, we had an incident on this one with the red line. It's got to be somebody else mowing in this area, right?
Gotta be.
Yeah, I know that one's mowed by a company. I know that one's mowed by a company. I know that one's mowed by a company. Gonna let the mower warm up for a minute, get some trash real quick. We gotta get new tongs, TQ. So no joke, guys, it's probably 45. It's definitely not 50 yet. It's a chilly, chilly morning. comes TQ. Sounds like a little action over in the west end. Gonna finish up the rest here. Fall mowing tip here for you guys and gals that may happen to be taking care of properties just like ours. So as the lawn care season starts winding down and we start heading into fall cleanups, you're going to want to start dropping your deck about a 1/4 inch lower every week. You don't want to do it all at once and really cut it down. I know down south they do that. They scalp their lawns. We kind of need to do ours gradually, so about a 1/4 inch at a time. So that's what TQ's doing here. Typically we'd mow this property at 3.5. We went ahead and bumped it down to 3.25. Funny little story. I was trimming up front here. I got all the way to the end of the walkway, right by the door, and the customer popped out behind me, and I turned around and she was right there. Scared the junk out of me. I think I scared her too, the way I reacted. Alright guys, so we've been kind of running the route a little different today just because we need to stay fairly close to home because we have a delivery coming by semi for the Spencer Pro event. If you haven't got your tickets yet, you better get your tickets soon. The link's down in the description. What's coming today on the semi is a giveaway from KOHLER Engines.
Super exciting.
I'm not going to tell you guys what it is. If you come to the event,
I was just gonna tell him right now.
If you come to the event, you have a chance of winning it. I will say it weighs like what, 250 pounds?
250 pounds, yes.
So you better bring a pickup truck.
Yeah.
Also, I know a lot of you have been asking about when's the next Spencer lawn care mower giveaway going to be. The Spencer Pro event.
Yes.
Get your tickets while they last. They're still discounted because of KOHLER Engines as well. They're $99.99. Yeah. And we're having a party the day before at Schlebach Engines. We already have over 100 people attending that, which I was planning on having it up in the dealership. I think we're gonna have to rework that somehow or another.
Absolutely. I don't think with how he has his showroom set up and everything, which if we leave it to Ruben, he will make it happen, but we don't want him to do all that. But it's at 5. It starts at 5:30. I did have it set at 4, but things had to change a little bit due to the timing for the pizza party. So 5:30 is whenever it's gonna start now.
Yeah, and hey, if you can't make the Spencer Pro event, we totally understand. It's December 10th. Tickets will close November 10th just because we have to set everything into place 30 days beforehand so we know how much food to order, this, that, yada, yada, yada. But if you can't make it to Spencer Pro event, you can also come to the KOHLER Engines event down in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, the LLSC event, Lawn and Landscape Society. That one is February 19th, roughly.
Yeah, through the 21st.
That link's down in the description as well. Get your tickets for that.
There's so many dates floating around here.
Right. That is a limited ticket event, and I know over half of that one is already sold as well. So we hope to see you guys at these events. Let's get here and get what we're getting unloaded. I hope it's easy. So the truck driver thought it was pretty cool that I had my own pallet jack here. He couldn't believe it. He's like, most time when I deliver to homes, he's like, you know, the people have to carry it or bust it apart, you know, to get it up the driveway. You know, he's like, I got my own set. He's like, but we're only allowed to take it to the driveway whenever it's a residential drop off like this. Typically they would be backing up, you know, into a bay and then unloading that way. But he got a pretty good kick out of it. And then he was asking me about the camera, and I explained to him we have social media. Asked him if it was okay if I filmed. He said, hey, it's your property, do what you want. And, you know, he's just going to go in here and get it for you.
So do you need this or no?
It's on a pallet. We'll see. Bottom board just busted off.
I did it on purpose.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, there's no space for wheels in there.
So this is actually a giveaway for our event we have coming up in December. You want me to take it from here, man, or do you want to?
I'll get it up here.
You need me to sign anything?
Yeah. Just receipt on.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate it.
You know where that way takes me?
So that'll take you. Are you going back to the highway?
I gotta go to Minerva.
Thank you. All right, so we'll take a quick peek in here. Got the ceiling all done. This was the hardest part, I believe, and then we had to figure out what we wanted to do at the top peak as well, because that header actually came down below the trusses. So I told them, I said, look, we'll just square it. So they went ahead and squared it, so they framed that in and then drywalled it. That'll all be covered up with mud, the gaps and everything, and tape. And then what I think I'm going to do is maybe some kind of wooden beam across here just to dress that up. We'll see once they get it all done and sand and everything. But yeah, coming along. They got the hardest part done. They're taking a lunch break. Real quick, while I got you guys out here, and the garage is kind of just a mess with the drywallers here today. I am going to be selling the Boss TGS 1100 tailgate spreader. I have the mount that it goes into the ball hitch on it. I have the controller everything works as should. We haven't used it in the last season, so there's no point in holding on to it. So I am going to be selling this. There was something else I was going to tell you guys. I can't remember exactly what it is. Somebody did ask me about it a while ago. I can't remember who it was though, but I told them they would get first come, first serve. I don't know a price on it just yet because I haven't had time to do my research, but it's a good unit, worked really well for us. We're just not using it anymore. So if any of you are interested in it, email me and possibly we can get it to you. All right, kind of just a wacky day here, so gonna do some quick mowing and trimming here, and yeah, gotta actually finish up a bit early again today because we got Chase with Katniss Excavating coming down to look at the property so we can get everything scheduled and get started on that. So yeah, just kind of a wacky day here all over the place, but we'll get through it. So let's rock and roll. Making a reel here, buddy.
Yeah, all right. So they just recently regraded this again, and there are a lot of rocks in this, so I don't know if they're gonna come back and de-rock it, but that would be like a good idea. So we might suggest that. And maybe that's something we could do for them, de-rock it, and then get everything, the grass seed planted and everything, because that's not good if you want to mow it. It could really mess up a blade.
Alright guys, doing our monthly lock pickups. Probably not many, huh?
No, just one.
Just one?
Yep.
That's a good thing. That means tenants are staying, tenants are paying. It's good.
Yep. And we'll just check everything else.
Quick check on it, make sure it wasn't much trash. Even though it's super windy, if there was, it probably blew to the next blew to the next neighborhood. Everything's good. I think we got one locked out right now. We actually have a waiting list on our 10x10s, and we only have one 10x20 currently available, right?
Yep.
No 6x6s. And then, as you guys know, we're going to be getting this black topped here real soon. So we try to come down here once every few weeks. We can see everything with the security cameras, but sometimes the customers will forget to put their lock back on. They'll forget to latch a lock, just anything like that. So we like to stay on top of it and Yeah, doing good.
Looks good.
Stay on top of it, make sure we, you know, catch anything that we can catch on our end. But yeah, doing phenomenal. Still got a little gutter repair there I need to work on. Other than that, it's a work in progress.
I'm happy with it.
Absolutely.